Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so it's 3 minutes in on the second Garage Band file.
My generation, baby.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Generation Gab. My name is John Lear, and I'm a Gen X fun dad.
And my name's Chase O'Donnell, and I'm a millennial semi-recent grad. Thank you so much for tuning into episode 73 of Generation Gab.
And we have such an amazing guest today. He's an old friend of, I guess you're an old friend now, Eric.
Yeah.
But he's a very, very successful television writer and film too, probably. And a wonderful person. And one thing people don't know is a wonderful improviser. That a lot of people don't know. I know that about him. Not many people.
That's been a while, my friend.
Yes, but you are. He's very, very. So welcome to the show, Eric Gilliland.
Thanks.
Yay!
Happy and flattered and honored.
Oh, dude, it's so good to have you here. And
Nice to see you.
I've been trying to get you on this for a while, and I appreciate it. And
I'm so busy with things.
Well, you are. You have a lot going on.
Nothing.
What do you?
Nothing at all.
I mean, can just like a few of the things on your resume, like Roseanne, are just huge. I would assume you're the busiest person out there.
Wouldn't you?
You would think.
No, he's at the point now where he gets to choose when he wants to be busy and when he doesn't.
I'm looking for work, and nothing's out there.
What do you want? Well, everybody is right now.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could start. Should we? I kind of want to hear from the beginning how you got into film and television and ended up having such a successful career.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we need to have that first, just to give people a baseline.
So we can introduce you to everyone listening.
Everyone. Hi, everyone listening. I went to Northwestern, as did John, but
yeah,
Is
go
that how you
ye
met?
Northwest. No, we didn't.
Go ye Northwestern.
Isn't it? Go ye
No,
Northwestern.
go you.
Fight for
We're not very-
victory.
Go you Northwestern.
Go you. No. Oh, I thought it was go ye Northwestern. Oh shit.
Wow.
We did not meet in college. Did we ever meet?
I think we missed it by that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a Get Smart reference, millennials.
All right. And then, okay, so you graduated Northwestern, and then what happened?
I went out to LA, drove out there and took crappy PA jobs and hourly jobs, didn't work for a while, wrote 2 spec scripts, which are samples of writing.
Yes.
And a friend of mine from Northwestern worked at William Morris, and she gifted to her boss, and he gifted to his boss. And my friend Dermot Mulroney had a manager and gave it to his manager, and they both signed.
Do you know Dermot? Do you know Dermot Chase? Dermot Mulroney? He's a Northwestern grad too, a famous great actor, and a good guy. Very supportive friend.
Northwestern has some incredible alums.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was such a great school, but like the people that I keep hearing that went to Northwestern through you, John, it's very amazing.
It's very strange because I didn't realize I was in a factory when I was at. Did you realize that? No, we didn't. I didn't know that it was a factory. And then once I graduated, I'm like, oh, this is a factory.
Yeah,
it's pretty
it wasn't
amazing.
when I was there. I mean, I went out there. I followed Steve Stark and Mike Hitchcock. They paved the way for me.
Michael Hitchcock, we should have on the show. He's an incredible improviser, actor, and an amazing man, writer. Yeah. He was in Best in Show. That's the way most people would know. Yeah. Incredible. I'm going to put him down on the list right now. Good work, Eric. You just helped me.
I got your back, buddy. I got your back.
Yeah.
And then I got took interviews. I got what's called interview? No, meetings.
Yeah, meetings.
And
generals.
What?
Generals.
Generals.
Very
generals. Yes, generals.
A general is like, what is a general? Explain what a general is.
I'm just going to meet the guy.
Right.
No agenda, no job necessarily, but see if he's a good guy.
Right. Actors don't get a lot of generals. We get some with casting directors, but usually no. But writers, They go on generals where you didn't mean each other. You just mean.
Yeah, and I'm a nice guy. Back then. I was adorable.
Still is.
And I got my first show called Women in Prison on the new Fox network,
which was a very good show.
It's not bad. It's not good, but it was really fun. It was so super fun.
And you were
that must have been a huge deal when you got that.
Huge deal.
Do you remember having like how you celebrated? Did you?
I have my own office.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
An office as a 24-year-old.
Wow.
See, that's how good he was. He was 24 and he was already on staff. That doesn't happen a lot.
It's pretty amazing. Might have been 23. And
John
I
is 23.
And you don't know the Dick Van Dyke Show, but I had a dartboard with Mel Cooley's picture on it.
Aww.
Their boss. I threw darts at the bosses.
That's such a writer's thing to have in his writer's office.
I did it.
Did you have lots of squeezy toys, or did you have the silver balls that bounce into each other, or the woodpecker that dips in its beak into a glass, or whatever?
No, but I did have that machine that would have like laughs or applause or boing sound.
You gotta have that.
Yeah.
Have that.
So stupid.
Dried used condoms that you would throw at the wall behind you. That's a very common
I didn't know what used condoms were back then.
Good night, everybody. See, that's how you become a writer in a writer's room. Boom.
Boom.
Okay. And what did you do?
I went on Who's the Boss, which is a big deal. Not a great show, but a big deal.
What do you mean not a great show? What was wrong with that show?
It's kind of soft.
Well,
like a new condom.
Yes, but who was the daughter on it?
There's like Alice
Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, she's great.
Did you know that she was going to be like a big sex symbol, like as she was growing up? Because you had her in her teens, right?
Yeah, I had her when she was 16. So
wow,
she had a exercise video, maybe. That's a big deal.
Who didn't?
Yeah,
I did. Eric and I did one together.
Nope.
Aerobics was the big one, right?
Yeah, and Jane Fonda.
Yeah. Did she? So you didn't really know.
We remained in touch. We've like said hi on Twitter. You know.
What does she?
She's real political now. She like very political.
Yeah. Don't be careful out there.
You know, I feel like a lot of people became political the past 4 years.
You kind of had to, I guess.
Yeah.
I think people did. So you did Who's the Boss? Big deal.
Big deal. Then I went on a show called Living Dolls with Halle Berry, her first job.
Oh, and gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. In person, is she just like, oh my God, I've never seen anybody this beautiful in my life? Yeah.
Yeah. And that was Leah Remini. That's her first job. She was great. And funny lady Michael Learned from the Waltons, millennial.
Oh my God.
Not funny at all.
Not funny. No. But did she need to be in the show?
Yes, it's a sitcom.
Oh, well, but
don't you need some, John?
Yeah, right. Was it a live audience thing?
Yeah.
All of these were live audience gigs. Yeah. So a multicam in front of a studio audience.
So my next job, sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, so what's the schedule like for a writer? Because that's a brutal schedule when you're doing that 3-camera thing.
You are editing last week's show. You are thinking of outlining the show 3 weeks from now. You are punching up the show that's on the stage that week, and you rewrite it every night. It's really fun.
Sounds kind of fun.
It's really fun, but the hour, I mean, you got to be, I don't know how people with families did it, like people with kids and wives and husbands. I don't know how they did it.
They didn't. They just, they divorced and didn't make it. But you were on Blow the entire decade during that decade.
I missed Blow in sitcoms by that much.
Oh.
Evidently, like Taxi, they were on Blow the whole time. Everyone's on Blow, and I just I missed the Blow, but I'm fine with that. I'm really fine with that.
Yeah.
So you guys just had like Reese's peanut butter cups and
a lot of you get fat.
So
Great,
what
great.
happened after Living Dolls, and Halle Berry, I think, went on to Flintstones?
Very good. I went on to do the Wonder Years for a year. That was pretty cool.
Of course.
Now, and that was single cam. So the schedule's easier, right?
Yes. Right. But you're writing much more personal. I took out my junior high diaries that I kept and got stories actually out of my diaries.
When you, no way.
See, Chase, that's why you got to hang on to those journals. Chase has dream journals.
Well, you know, a lot of these shows you mentioned are great because they've crossed over to different generations, because Wonder Years is a show I grew up on too.
Yeah.
And that's,
it was a period piece. So, you know, it wasn't of the 80s or 90s when I was on. Probably
it was 60s. Was it supposed to be on the
late
60s?
Late 60s.
50s? Oh, late 60s. I don't know.
And when you were getting these writing jobs, were you part of the developing team, or you were like going on to it later?
Go on staff. And then
but he was moving up in his titles. He was getting bigger and bigger titles, like producer, right?
It's just because once you had one job, you made tons of connections and you were able to just move on to the next.
Jobs beget jobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it kind of like where you started in that sitcom world. What a great place to start with those connections to just keep on.
I'm the luckiest idiot who's ever walked the face of the earth.
Yes, some luck is involved, but you are very talented, Eric. And you're also easy to work with, which I think is almost as important.
I kind of agree.
You know, because you're not the kind of guy he's not a jerk. He's just not a dick. And so he gets along with everybody. Everybody likes him. And it's not forced. It's authentic. He's a good man.
I teach at NYU every now and then. At the end of the semester, I tell my students, you've seen people come in here, guest friends of mine, you've been with me for a semester, kind of a nice guy. Repeat after me. Don't be a dick. Yeah. Like 10 times, 12 times. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
I did.
You know what? Let's get a shirt printed of that.
But Eric, dicks don't know what being a dick is. That's why they're a dick. They don't know it. They're not aware of it. They don't have the.
I want to plant the seed that if they might be a dick, to not let it grow.
Right? Maybe. I mean, you got to say it. Look, you're doing the right thing by sending them out. I'm just saying, I don't think dicks are so dickish. They don't even know they're dicks.
Yeah, they're so unaware.
The people who think they might be dicks are not dicks. Those are people who are not dicks, who are worried that maybe they drank too much coffee or didn't eat enough and were angry and said something they regret. That's not a dick. That's somebody who screwed up and you can apologize about.
Yeah. Point.
Like Chase, you wouldn't believe the stuff she says to me when we're not recording. Just hurtful thing. Oh, hurtful. Just like, well, John, you would say that. Stuff like that, you know.
Wow, dick move.
Yeah, but Chase is not a dick. She just is, you know, she's hungry. She needs to eat. I know that.
I've heard her on the show. She's lovely.
Thank you. No, John's kidding. Tell everyone you're kidding, John.
I am totally kidding. Chase is the nicest person. If people don't know I'm kidding, then please unsubscribe. We don't want you on our show. I mean, please.
So
numbers game.
After Wonder Years.
Wonders Games.
After Wonders Game, which was a show that no one saw.
Yeah, but it was really
why you would set a network sitcom on the set of a porn set
with a live audience. That was
Hitler
weird.
Motifs. Yeah. The pilot episode was a guy dressed in an SS outfit spanking another guy. It was a terrible idea.
The audience participation too. That was weird.
Yeah.
Became ready to play.
Okay.
All right, Chase. Sorry.
So after Wonder Years,
Roseanne.
Roseanne, that's the one I've been waiting for.
I did Nurses, the awful show called Nurses, and it was terrible. I got fired from Nurses. I was hoping to get fired. It was terrible, and I got fired the exact day my escrow closed in my house in LA.
Oh Jesus! And I've been to that house. So you got fired right when you needed to start making some mortgage payments.
Yeah. So I had enough in the bank so I'm from the Midwest. I had enough in the bank for 2 years of unemployment. 1 year, try to find a job, another year to sell the house.
Right.
But I was pretty smart. But then I got Roseanne, and I was off to the races.
And then it's like you keep that house and you buy a magnificent place in New York City.
Wow.
In the I mean, it's amazing. For those of you who've seen it, that
know when you got Roseanne that it was going to be a hit?
It was already a hit.
Oh, it was already on the air.
Yeah, it's on season 5 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was already but it's like, can we keep this up?
Yes.
All the writers were new. They had fired everyone from last year, so we were all fresh.
Why did they do that?
Yeah, why?
Anne and Tom, who knows? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Who knows?
But it worked out really well. It was a really good season of the show. And I'm there for 4 years. And
it worked out for you guys, but the team that got fired, not so great.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, don't you feel responsible to give them a portion of the proceeds, the remuneration that you received?
They all went on to get other
paid
jobs.
Well. They all went,
Eric, I think just to even things out, a sizable check to each of those writers from you would be a nice gesture.
Huh.
John, were you one of those writers?
No. I'm trying to get a job on Eric's staff to run his operations.
Do you think Lori needs more money?
No, not the actors. Writers.
No, the writer, the executive producer of Big Bang Theory, and
Lori. Chuck Lorre.
Chuck Lorre. I give him a check. I'll give him a check.
Yeah, I would, just to be right, about it.
So
okay,
can I ask, when did you two meet?
You answer that, John?
My recollection is the first time we met when he was on a show called My Boys on TBS. I think that's when we met at the Upfronts, I think. Is that right? That was sort of businessy, and we were busy, and I was on 10 Items or Less, and we were in New York City, I think, or some event around. But we met prior to that at a Northwestern alum
improv thing.
Yes. Now that's when I fell deeply, madly in love with you. We were both in an improv thing. Was I directing it or was I in it? Were we both in it? Because I directed it one year.
I think I hosted maybe, and you directed it.
Yes, and Eric and it was a thing to raise money, and we did kind of some improv. And Eric is so rare.
My improv is rare, yes.
No, but in the way he improvises is very rare. Believe me, trust me. This is the one thing I
believe
know.
It.
It's like in a jazz band, you see a guy who plays the vibes in a way that you've never seen before, and you're like, "Holy fuck, that's." So he's like,
flattering.
It's true.
I hop one of a kind and get out.
He's very smart. He's very open. He has a good heart. You're not a dick. Again.
Are there any videos of you improvising we can see?
No, I wrote a role for him on Quick Draw, and then we got canceled. Yeah. We had
until season 3.
That was my dream. That was my dream.
You should have written him in earlier, John.
I know, but we didn't get. The first 2 seasons of a show are a free for all. You're just like running by the seat. You can't do anything fun. It's just crazyville. And then season 3, you're like, okay, now what are we gonna do?
I know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Well, for the Quick Draw movie, you've got to bring him in.
There is a Quick Draw movie.
Is that gonna happen?
No, I mean, I wrote Nancy and I have it, but
I love that show. I love that show so much.
Me too.
Such a good show. But okay, so Eric, you are in this weird place. Getting back to the sort of point of our show, you're in this interesting place because, like Chase said, you were in the pocket making television. So you were involved in communicating the culture to the people, right between the bridge between Gen X and Millennial.
Yes,
I mean, Roseanne was a Gen X show that millennials.
You know what? I wouldn't say Roseanne is millennials. I would say Roseanne is Gen X.
That was Gen X.
But
Roseanne was Gen X.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I guess it was on the air when I was a kid, but I didn't watch it.
But it was a big time show.
We all knew about it and
families watched it together. So yeah.
And now you teach millennials. So tell me about, what is your take as a Gen Xer slash, are you a baby boomer or a Gen Xer?
I'm right. It depends on whom you ask.
I think you're a Gen Xer personally.
I'm baby boomer adjacent.
Okay, so you're
same with John.
Yeah, you're an elder Gen Xer.
Yeah.
But so what do you think in your mind is the difference between those two generations? What do you see?
Heavy questions here on Generation
Big
Gap.
one, yeah. Well, I teach at NYU, so they're usually pretty smart students. So I don't have the millennial sort of I'm lazy and I don't want to fend for myself. I don't see that in my students.
Me neither. I don't see it, and I don't teach at NYU. I think that's kind of a false thing. I see millennials busting their ass.
I have a lot of friends in, like server, like waiters, and they are busting their ass. They're trying to
busting their ass,
trying to survive. Yeah, especially during this thing. So yeah.
Yeah, and as you're working on television, because you continue to work on television shows throughout your career, what do you think millennials want? What is the difference in the sense of humor as we get to millennials and Gen Zers as opposed to Gen Xers?
I guess PC stuff. Maybe more. They're more aware of gender, or they're very PC. They're very concerned. Don't say that because it's going to upset that person. Like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like you were pitching a show called Spank My Booty, and no, it just didn't go anywhere. And that's when you first started to realize
it was a fun pitch.
It was a fun pitch.
Yeah.
I think you went a little far with the pitch. I mean, sometimes a pitch should just be a pitch. Everybody thinks you should go in and do something, but I think the spanking was odd.
I think that's a good observation. It is. We're much more PC.
Yeah, it is true.
And like
less Moonves like the pitch.
It's true. It's true. I was in the pitch because I was the one getting spanked. All I had to do was show up in assless chaps.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry.
I kind of wanted to hear, you guys told me to ask you about the vlogs you did together.
Okay. So Nancy Hauer, my partner, and I, who produce Quick Draw, we started a show called How to Make a TV Show in 90 Days or Die Trying, or something like that. 60 days? 90 days. And so or how to write a TV show. Anyway, we started this daily vlog.
TV show.
Yeah, how to sell a TV show.
Yeah.
And so we literally vlogged every day and did just like a 5-minute thing about what we were doing towards selling a TV show. And we actually sold it. We sold the show that we developed from start to finish to NBC, but then they didn't pick it up.
And you sold it.
And Eric he's so hilarious, and he would just chime in on all of the chats.
I had my own vlog that I was doing just for fun.
Yeah, and he a very good vlog.
It's pretty fun.
Had very famous people on.
I did have famous people on. Yes, true.
Yeah, and it was a very good vlog.
Nice
vlog. A vlog. Vlog. And so we sort of jokingly hired Eric as the showrunner for our vlog.
The vlog runner.
Blog runner. So then we actually worked together. Eric is a blog runner on our
That would take up on Friday.
It's still out there. You can still find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I've actually watched some of your vlog, John, and now I need to watch Eric's.
You need to watch my vlog.
Yeah, Eric's is really good too. And we've done a simulcast vlog, didn't we?
Yeah.
Where we were all on at the same time. Yeah.
Where
what was funny about
find it for people that actually are listening and want to look for it?
I'm at, I think, Eric R. Gilliland on YouTube.
Just search your name.
Eric Gilliland vlog. It'll probably come up.
And John Lear too, right?
Vlog. It'll come up. If you can't find it, just hit us up.
Yeah,
okay, perfect.
We didn't care about
it. Was so much fun, and it was so funny. And people in the industry started to hear about the vlog because we would Nancy would shoot pitches and stuff, real meetings and pitches with people.
Yeah.
And so we would come into pitch. Yeah. And so we would come into pitches and they'd be like, oh my God, am I going to be on the vlog? And these were like executives and we'd be like, do you want to be? We made our agent do an interview, and God, that was fun. That was so much fun.
That's amazing. Yeah, I remember watching your vlog, John, back when I like auditioned for your show, I was watching everything.
What did you audition for?
It was the the music one. It didn't.
Oh no, that one was the Hippo. That was for MTV.
Hippo.
Yeah, Chase also did a pilot that we did with Ava Longoria that didn't go. And I have similar feelings about the two of you, because like I've improvised with both of you and I fell in love with both of you through that. So I'm in love with both
man
of
in
you.
show business, by the way.
No, you are.
You are.
See? That's what the nicest guy would say.
You know what? Seth Meyers is.
Yeah, Seth Meyers, very nice guy. Very.
Oh, really? You know,
yeah.
I like to hear that. When I went to the taping of his late night show, he did stand in the audience and say, "Ask me anything."
Yep.
Because Jimmy Fallon didn't even acknowledge that we were there.
There you go.
Yeah.
I beat Jimmy Fallon out of a role on a show called Jesse on NBC.
Was up for that?
Yes, it was me and Jimmy were in the tape. We were in the what do you call it? What's the final thing where you do the final callback where you're in the offices? Network. But what do they call that? Test. We had to test for it. Yeah. And this is the old. Yeah. And so
Jimmy Fallon.
It was me, Jimmy Fallon, and somebody else. Maybe it was just me and Jimmy Fallon. But anyway, when you I don't know if they do this anymore, Eric. Maybe you know, I don't know. But back then, when you tested for a network show, you had to sign a 5-year contract in the waiting room before you went in to audition. And because they would not read you unless you sign. This is the final call, and so there's all this negotiating going on. It's the worst possible way to find an actor for a show, because you've got them all freaked out with their agent and everybody calling, and then they're trying to remember what they're supposed to do. It's the worst way to get an actor. And so, and then you go into an office. It's always an office. Why is it an office, Eric?
Because they don't understand at all what it is to be an actor.
Because they're all business people.
As a writer, Eric, would you be in those network decisions?
Yes. He would be in there, but he'd be the one supporting you because he wants you. So he's smiling and he's laughing at all the jokes. And then the rest of the people are all network executives. And there's like 20 people in this dinkball office. This is my experience with testing. And they're all with their arms crossed and looking at their phones and shit. It's the worst way to get a comedic actor on your show ever.
At CBS, they had a little like a black box theater down in the basement. It was terrible. And I would and Les Moon was in the meeting, and I would go out and sort of with each actor saying, "You're gonna do great," rub their shoulders, like put him in. I'll go out for every actor. And Les at one point said, "Why is he doing that?"
Yeah.
Like to make them feel comfortable and have them be happy.
They're human beings.
They're human beings who are actors, who are sensitive, who are nervous as hell. Why is he doing that?
Well, Nancy and I figured out a way around that for 10 items or less. And what we did, we used this term, the screen test, which is the oldie-timey term. We said we'd like to, because of the nature of our show, because it's hybrid, we need to screen test our actors. So we would get down to the final 3 and brought them on location. That's and great. Shot them on location in costume, and then we edited them in the way that we wanted them presented to the execs. And then Nancy and I would walk the DVDs into that same office and play the DVDs in front of all of them, and it worked like a fucking charm.
That's great. That's really smart. Nice.
They loved it.
Yeah.
But you were doing multicam live, and that's a different thing. So they probably still would have needed to see them live.
True, I guess. If they get a laugh out of an audience, but that's not an audience, a laugh. So
so weird. What are you working on now, Eric? Tell us what your life is like now.
I'm working on a smoothie.
Mm-hmm. He has you have a great life.
No, I have an old-timey radio show that I'm going to revamp for podcast world. It's from 1938. It's called The Cinnamon Bear. And it's 10-minute episodes. It runs from the day after Thanksgiving to Christmas Eve about these 2 children who lose their silver star off the top of their Christmas tree. They go in their attic to try to find it. The Cinnamon Bear is a 3-inch high teddy bear, says, "I know where your star is. Come with me." Shrinks them down. They get in a Christmas tree ornament that's an airplane. They fly into Maybeland. They meet all these creatures and witches and giants and cowboys, and it's really fun. We've got Johnny Galecki is going to be in it.
Holy shit!
Rachel Dratch.
Nice.
Anna Gasteyer.
Anna Gasteyer, Northwestern alum.
As the Cinnamon Bear, John Cameron Mitchell.
Oh my God.
And as Santa Claus,
John Lear.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, fuck.
Reynolds.
I didn't get it?
Nope.
Oh, I nailed it. You told me I nailed it.
You did, but Ryan Reynolds nailed it more.
Oh, all right. Well, I wish him well.
Isn't that cool? So we're going to see. We're trying to sell it right now. And it's looking pretty good as of a couple days ago.
That's so good. When can we, I mean, are you?
Hopefully for next season, for next Christmas, for next Thanksgiving.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll
like
know
5 days
about
a week, 10 minutes released every day. So you listen to it with your kids. And
that's such a great idea. I love that.
I'm rewriting it. I'm redoing the music with my friend Mark McAdam. I don't think you know him. And my friend who was the accordionist for the Pogues. They're going to redo the music.
Holy shit. The Pogues are amazing.
I can't
Eric is like the coolest guy. Yeah.
No, this is a fluke.
You're like the coolest guy in New York.
That's a stretch.
And
It's
LA.
true. And LA. Yes.
Because I hear you're
I'm exhausted.
Do you still have the house in LA? Are you still by Coastal?
No, I don't go out to LA much, but I rented it out to a friend.
You don't come out much, but come out when you can, because I'd love to see you. I'm going to come to New York when this nightmare is over.
When this nightmare is over, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a guest room.
One day.
You have to meet Chase too, because Chase is a super talent. Super talent. Triple threat, quadruple threat, singer, dancer, actor, memorizes lines like crazy fast, and an improviser. Triple threat.
Oh, thank you. Thank
you guys
you,
meet
John.
improvising?
Huh?
What?
Did you meet improvising?
Yes, in an audition for one of our shows. Yeah,
I met an audition.
And I was just like, who is this? I've got to get on her coattails and exploit her to my benefit.
Now, are we going to do like, hey, do you know what this thing was from the 70s? And this is from
I have a few questions here.
I don't want, because I know you have a time limit or something. And
yes, we do. So we do. We got to get on this. Here we go.
Yeah,
We're good.
So this is how we were going to close out the episode.
Like how I move things along.
Thank you. See, he's a vlog runner.
So I just have a few questions. Now, these are not your generation. We're going to see how well you know the millennial generation, gentlemen.
Oh boy.
Okay. And we're going to let Eric answer first.
I know nothing.
If he passes, it'll go to John. Okay.
Good luck, Eric.
Okay.
And by the way, Eric has put some high stakes on this. If I win, Ryan Reynolds out as Santa Claus and me in. So this is big.
Okay.
He's probably listening. So
this one I think is easy. Who was the first winner of American Idol?
Oh.
Let Eric take it away. No Googling.
Can I have a hint? Are they on this Zoom call now?
No.
I think it was a female singer. Is she the one who has the talk show now?
Yes.
Oh
wow. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, but
John, you can snag it from him in 5 seconds if he doesn't get it.
I know she has a talk show. What is it?
Punky Parkinson. Punky Parkinson?
Kooky McGee. You got to steal?
There it is.
So neither of you can. I mean, Eric is closer. Yeah. Eric knows she has a talk show.
Yeah, I know who she is. And she's gone through a divorce, a rough divorce, and she had an injury, right? Didn't she have an injury?
I'm not aware of the injury.
A facial, or is that somebody else?
A facial? I'm not sure.
Facial?
Yeah, she hurt her face or somehow or something. God, I don't know. I can see her.
All right, you guys both know who it is. It's Kelly Clarkson.
No, I said that. I said Kelly Clarkson.
You said Pickerson or something.
But no, that was Kelly Clarkson. So, all right, I'm going to start getting fitted for a Santa wig. Here we go.
Eric, which female pop star famously shaved her head in 2007?
Okay.
John-
my God,
That's
Eric.
Sinead O'Connor. It's not Sinead O'Connor. That's
Yes, Sinead O'Connor.
No.
no. That's from,
Not her.
that's
Okay.
a question that we would ask her.
2007.
Oh, yeah. I know. Can I answer?
Yeah,
I'll
you can.
steal it. Britney Spears.
Britney
Yeah.
Spears.
I don't-
Yeah.
Do you want to
if-
ho ho ho? Like, is it like am I Santa? Well,
Make it your own, man.
kids,
Make it your own.
You're in Maybe Land now.
Maybe land. Nice.
Yeah.
I have a mug that says Britney survived 2007. You can handle today. And it's a
Wow.
very
Why
big
did-
millennial reference to reference Britney Spears'
Why did
Christ.
you do that? For cancer or just to be?
Oh,
What
she
basis?
had a breakdown and
Yeah.
just shaved her head in front of the paparazzi. It
Oh,
wasn't
that's
a good
cool.
year
I'll
for
see-
her.
I'll see that.
Weirdly, I had a breakdown during
Savage.
2007, but nobody saw anything because I was nobody. So it was
I think
great.
we were vlogging back then. It was on the vlog.
Yeah, I was vlogging. Eric
I told
saw
you we had
me.
a breakdown. You had a breakdown.
It was terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
We have two more questions.
Here we
Speaking
go.
of Britney,
I predict I'll get them both. I predict I'll get them both.
what?
Do we get to ask her something?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Go for it. What do you got?
Oh, yeah.
But go ahead. I'll try to think something.
Okay, think of something while I do this. We're on the topic of Britney Spears. Which boy band member did Britney Spears date?
No.
Famous. This is big news.
Justin Timberlake.
Yes. Ah, you got it. Woo!
That was
Why
a fluke.
am I cheering? Well,
Great, it's
I can-
1-1.
Yeah, I shouldn't be cheering. I'm competing against you.
No, by the way, complete guess.
That was good.
That was good.
That was really
Okay,
good.
wait for you.
Okay.
Okay, Santa Claus says ho ho ho. What advertising image also said ho ho ho?
Good one.
Pantyhose.
No, great guess.
Thank you.
Are you done?
Okay. What advertising said ho ho ho? I mean, I'm gonna now actually go with Coca-Cola because they have Santa in all their advertisements.
Yeah, no.
That was good.
No.
Good shot. Good try. But no, it's so far away from Coca-Cola.
Okay,
You
what
do
was
ingest it though.
It was the Jolly Green Giant, frozen vegetables. From the
Why did
valley
he
of the
say
Jolly
ho,
ho
ho,
ho
ho?
ho, Green
Green
Giant.
giant.
He's a giant. They say ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho.
didn't
God, did you
know
hear Bob do
that.
it? Do it, Bob. That was good.
Ho ho ho.
Green
girl.
Green
giant.
giant.
Oh, I still, it's amazing how powerful advertising is because even when I shop today and I see Green Giant, I want to buy it. Part of me
You
wants
sing
to
the
buy
song. You sing the song.
it. Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow.
I have an old, here's an old jingle that was just in Kansas City. It was for a construction company. It was called, okay, here I'm going to do it.
I love
Home
it.
improvement problems? Call standard bum improvement company at Westport 17100. Good one, huh?
I love local ads. Yeah.
Me
Scott
too.
read a ton of them.
That was good.
That was really good.
All right,
Um,
Chase.
You have another one for me, or should I finish it off with you guys?
No, keep going. We'll hit you up again.
Okay. Here's another one. This was big news a few years ago. What is the name of the fraudulent and failed music festival founded by Billy McFarland and Ja Rule? Big.
Steal.
Well, you can't steal yet.
Oh,
The place the disaster that was on an island and no one showed up and
Well,
Maybe.
people showed up.
they made a
People
movie
showed
about
up.
it.
don't help him, Chase. I got to get this roll.
Okay, but he's on the
Jesus.
right track. He knows what he's talking about.
You don't
It's
help.
very rare. It's a very rare thing.
Hey, kids.
I won't know the name of it. I won't know the name of it.
Fire festival.
Fire Festival.
Suit up, John.
I'm gonna be Santa, and I'm gonna dress in full costume for the record, even though I've got to be in full. You know what, Eric? As much as I'd like to do it, as much as I want success for you, and so I'd like you to keep the person you've already cast because he's a big movie star, and I
If
think
we have an elf, I'll let you know.
if it helps, this is a true friend that I'm being right now.
You are being a
If it-
true friend.
If it helps the show then yes, I'd love to help you. But don't worry about gifts. You do you, my friend. I want to see you have a happy, successful career in life.
You're giving as can be.
Thank you.
Well, John,
Thank
and this is coming from someone who had a breakdown in 2007.
On the blog. On the blog.
Oh God.
So
what is this? You know what this is? Oh, you can't see it, people.
oh, is that a popcorn kernel?
Oh, yeah, very good. Popcorn.
Yeah.
That was generational. Okay.
Millennials don't know popcorn kernels. They don't know.
I know what
popcorn
that
kernels.
is.
All right, Chase.
Yeah.
How many quarters did it take to play a game of asteroids? How many quarters?
Okay, so now I want you to know I'm going to guess here because I don't know asteroids. So I would say 1 quarter.
That's right. You just got. So Chase is playing Santa. Oh my God.
How did
Yeah, that's a steal, Eric. She stole. Eric Gilliland. I know you're not I mean, where can people see you, reach you on the interwebs?
Where can we follow you?
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
On Twitter, I just say what soup I had that day.
He is a big time soup advocate.
Really?
And he does post his soup every
over
day.
a decade. It's just Slippy with ham.
So
And
what
that's
soup did you have today?
It's Eric R. Gilliland. I didn't have soup today.
Oh, okay.
So there will be no post.
Yeah.
You had a smoothie though.
I have smoothies every day. I've switched from soups to smoothies. This is fascinating stuff.
Wait, what is the difference between soup and smoothies? I mean,
sodium. Sodium, and this has like greens in it and all kinds of vegetables and ginger.
I think that still counts as a soup.
It's the same thing over every single day. It'd be so boring. I really have this exact same smoothie every single day.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, that was fun. But it's fun to see me go back for like a decade, like what pea soup I had that day. It's kind of fun.
I can't wait. I think I'll give you a follow, Eric.
Hot dog.
Yeah, there you go. You got another one. Boom.
I have over 1,000. Like, what are you doing?
People love stuff like that. Yeah.
It's I think it's more like sort of it's art now. It's like weird art piece.
Your comedy is still in the pocket, dude. You're still there in the sweet spot. That's amazing.
Weird.
Very few people, are able to do that. And you do it.
Well, John and I like to close out the episode by asking what you're doing this weekend.
Here we go. This is going to be good.
Here we go for the win.
Can I look at my phone?
Yeah.
My calendar?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can cheat.
Oh, good for you. Have it planned.
January. Okay. Friday. Physical therapy at 3.
Oh, okay.
He has is it hip or knee? What was it?
Both. I had a new hip and a really messed up knee.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Like dangerous, like I could have died, septic knee.
It was really, really bad. And it happened like a year ago. I totally forgotten about it until he reminded me.
New Year's Eve, I was in the hospital.
That was horrible.
Yeah, terrible. But a friend of mine brought me a bottle of scotch. Another friend of mine, Martha, said, Honeymooners marathon every New Year's Eve. Like, all right, so I'd scotch the honeymooners.
Oh, and you're welcome. I was the one who got you the scotch, and you're welcome.
I don't remember that happening.
It didn't get there? Okay, I'm going to track it. It was in Amazon. Okay.
And then I have a Zoom game at a Sunday night.
Oh, what kind of game? He's a big gamer. What kind of game?
It's called Code Names, and it's really fun.
Ooh.
It's hard to explain, but it's really fun, and we are ravenous about it.
Wow.
Eric has a very famous bingo game that happened in Los Angeles every, I want to say New Year's Day.
4th of July.
Oh,
4th of July. That's right.
Yeah.
4th of July.
Fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. I'm a really good bingo caller.
Yeah, and it's really funny and star-studded.
Star-studded. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Not much anymore. And then I'll go to brunch at the Waverly Inn on Saturday and Sunday. And
because things are opening up.
Outside restaurants here have always been open outside, and it's freezing. It's the 30s, but they have some good heating systems. You wear long underwear, and they give me free gimlets. I give them free toe warmers.
Oh, good.
Oh, and he's a very big tipper. I've gone out to dinner with Eric, and he's a very good tipper. You are.
These are my friends, especially my friends.
Yeah, because he's friends with all of his wait staff,
Yeah.
which is the way you should be.
Yeah.
I am staying home, although there's a small chance that Jennifer may be renting a house out in the desert, and the family may be headed out there. We don't know, but there's
That's
talk
really
of that.
exciting.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really beautiful. It has boulders inside, and
cool.
it's built in this boulder canyon thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah,
Very fun.
getting out of Dodge is important, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
Chase, what about you?
I am catching up on life. I'll be doing some laundry. I'll be, emailing, writing some scripts, just catching up on all the to-dos.
Well, she's a millennial, so she's working like 15 gigs right now.
Right now,
Eric.
I'm writing scripts for a children's ABC Mouse type show.
Yes.
Fun.
So that's helping pay the bills.
And 1,000 other things, including this podcast. She's like doing like 19 things, Eric.
Really
it's amazing.
I can't bring myself to do much of anything, quite frankly.
You know, we're getting older. We're slowing down. We're almost dead.
You've already had such an incredible career.
I wrote a magazine article in a comedy magazine.
Which one?
American Bystander.
Ooh, everybody get what
show us.
Yeah, he's going. Eric's wandering around his apartment
Be a
now.
doll and show us.
This is American Bystander.
Oh, American Bystander. What this month? December?
The holiday one, I guess.
Oh my gosh,
I mean January.
It's like with Meryl Marco's in here and Jack Handy. I mean, it's really.
God damn, Eric! Look who you roll with.
That's pretty hip. I mean, I just spat something out.
Okay.
Wow.
But I got in, so that's kind of cool.
And Bob, what are you doing this weekend?
Bob, the ho ho ho.
Oh, I'm searching out soup and smoothie recipes on Twitter.
Soup, it always makes you feel good. That's why Eric is in such good shape. His weight has stayed the same since I've known him.
Yeah.
He's happy. He's happy, joyous, and free. Yeah, you are. Thank you so much for doing this, Eric.
Was Bob a FM DJ in the late 70s?
It should be.
Yes.
No, I always wanted to be though. It was great.
Yeah, you're right in that wheelhouse.
It's also Texas allergy season, so it's really I'm really hitting my.
Are you in Texas?
Stride right now.
Yeah, he's in Texas. Yeah,
the wonders of the internet, man. The wonders of the internet. Wow.
I know. Texas, LA, New York. Eric Gilliland. Thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. Do not take it lightly.
I love it. Thanks so much. Have me back. I got nothing to do.
All right. And I'll see you in the Santa record. I'll be ready.
My generation, baby.